Here are my thoughts on the new HBO show The Idol and the scene where they lock the intimacy coordinator in the bathroom. I don't think this show is trying to give an anti-intimacy coordinator vibe, and yet it's also not a pro-intimacy coordinator vibe. Throughout the scene, this character is referred to as the nipple police, as fucking annoying, and overall seen as someone who's slowing down production when everybody else on set is okay with what's happening. When the intimacy coordinator actually is locked into the bathroom, the person who does the locking walks away to this kind of like rock music in the background. And I know, he's supposed to be a scummy character, but his character seems scummy in the way that Matthew McConaughey's character seems scummy in Magic Mike. Not scummy in the way that Rupert is clearly scummy in Ted Lasso, which makes it easy for the viewer to have mixed feelings about that scene. Yes, no one should lock someone in a bathroom, but the intimacy coordinator was being a little annoying. And that kind of gray area is not productive for where we are in establishing intimacy coordinators on TV sets. I've said it before and I'll say it again, intimacy coordination is still relatively new. The first time we have one is only in like 2017. And there's only been a handful of media representation of intimacy coordinator characters, about 50% of which is making fun of the role. There's not enough overtly positive representation of this role yet to justify having representation that's kind of iffy. Think about it this way. If you saw a stunt coordinator getting brushed off or checking that the harnesses of a high fall were safe, as a culture we know enough about stunt coordination to be like, whoa, that is deeply unsafe and unprofessional. But most of us don't know enough about intimacy coordination to have any kind of nuanced awareness that the intimacy coordinator was advocating for things that are still relatively new protections. I only watched the first 10 minutes of the first episode, and I don't think I'm gonna watch the rest. Because even if it becomes super clear that that character who locks the intimacy coordinator in the bathroom is a terrible human, it's not gonna make up for how awful it was for me to watch that scene. The last thing I'm gonna say is that the media is also talking about this scene in really problematic ways. I've seen the intimacy coordinator character being referred to as a wet blanket, which again is just pushing out problematic stereotypes about this role, despite overwhelming waves of support from Hollywood actors. There you go. Those are my thoughts. So follow along if you want to learn what this role actually does, and then you can be part of the change making Hollywood better for everyone.